scared her fans bad this week. And since she posted her most recent video on her Rotten Mango channel, the comments have been filled with relief, and we're gonna get into why. Plus, we're gonna be talking about the thing that has everyone talking. If you are watching reality TV, you know everyone is tuned into Love Island. We're also talking about Addison Rae going on tour, Hailey Bieber's new product that has some people talking. There's so much that we are going to get into. Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to the weekly TEACAP. If you guys follow me on TikTok, then you know I am locked in on this season of Love Island. Like, I'm pretty sure people probably have the suspicion that I'm like freaking sponsored, but Love Island sponsor me. I'm obsessed. Peacock, hello. This season is, dare I say, better than the last. I don't know about the people, but the drama is definitely kicking off right from the beginning. This week, there's been so much talk about one of the girls on the show, Huda. She has found herself in a lot of drama. There's so much discourse online about her whole situation with Jeremiah. If you guys are watching, you guys know we saw Hurricane Huda hit the villa. If you guys are not watching, I do have a recap up on TikTok of everything that's kind of gone down, at least that you need to know up until Monday's episode. But the drama's so good, and let me know if you guys want like Love Island recaps in the weekly TEACAP this summer, because I'm hooked. The cast is just blowing up. One of the contestants, Jalen, literally hit 1 million followers in 24 hours this week. All in all, if you're watching Love Island, watch my TikToks because I'm reacting like in real time and I cannot be stopped with how much I'm posting about it. I mean, Zedline literally reported that Love Island USA set a new bar for this series with 1 billion plus minutes viewed in a week after its debut. So clearly people are into it, but let's get into some other things that have been going on this week. Let's talk about Hailey Bieber's new product, okay? She launched this new glazing mist, and though it looks totally normal when it's, you know, by itself, I just could not believe the way that she made this holder to go along with it, which is very similar to her phone case. And people have said that the phone case does look a certain way to them, but I feel like the packaging of the lip peptide doesn't look sexual in any way. But this glazing mist inside this holder, it doesn't look appropriate to me. I just like, when I saw it, I was like, that's a wand, like that's a freaking toy, okay? That's not real. But she made this to go on your mirror so that you can just like put it on there and like grab it and mist when you need, which is convenient and cool and does tie to her branding because it does match the phone case. But when I saw this, you guys, I was just like, no freaking way. And I can't be the only one that thinks that it looks that way. I just thought it was funny. So no tea, no drama with that, but I just figured that was hilarious and we needed to talk about the way that that looked. Other than that, Hailey's been dealing with people talking about Justin Bieber. She wants everybody to leave Justin alone. He's been a big conversation this week as he's been telling the paparazzi to leave him alone.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
He has been telling people not to worry about him, that him and Hailey are not leaving LA and that they are staying. They will not be bullied into leaving. So hopefully Rhode and her making these products is her little escape from all of that drama. But that's what's going on in their world. As for Addison Rae, okay, you guys, the last time I talked about Addison's album coming out, some people were like, you sound like you're being paid. On TikTok, you guys, people love Addison. People are obsessed with her. It's giving like Charlie XCX brat moment, but for Addison. And so I feel like it's so interesting when I come on YouTube and talk about something and the reaction is completely different. But I'm just impressed with how she's been able to rebrand herself on TikTok because people are looking at her as this artist now. They're not looking at her as TikToker Addison Rae who does the dances. Her doing music doesn't look silly, but I feel like, you know, on YouTube, people aren't taking her as seriously as an artist. It's very interesting how it all translates. But in Addison news, she is going on tour. She announced it this week that she's going to be going to Europe. She's doing a couple US states. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy to think that she was once dating Bryce Hall and now this is who she is. I don't know. It's like not comprehending to me at all. She also did say that she wanted to drop like the Rae in her name and just go by Addison, but I feel like, I'm sorry, Addison, you will always be Addison Rae. I think, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's who she's known as. That's who she got famous as. And that's how people are going to remember her and identify her. And I don't think it's a bad thing. It is part of her name. It's her middle name. But as an artist, she wants to be Addison.
If you got introduced to me as Addison Rae, as most people did. Yes. I think you will always know me as that. But I think for me and what making music is doing for just my own soul and heart is bringing me back to like the core of everything. Addison Rae, yes, is a part of me, and that will always be a part of who I am. And there are elements of me that are obviously Addison Rae and kind of encapsulate what people have created as who Addison Rae is. But I think for me, it was all about coming back to the center of it all, which is just Addison.
But her TikTok username is still Addison Rae. So, make it make sense. Anyway, another little story that I wanted to throw in here that I didn't talk about in the beginning of this video is that Chad Frankie from 8 Passengers got engaged. Sherry is also engaged, but Chad proposed to his girlfriend Cam this weekend, and they are going to get married. And honestly, I'm just so freaking happy because Chad has been through so much. I mean, this whole family's been through so much, but Chad was on a beanbag chair, no phone, no doors. And I don't know, it's just really nice to see some good come to him and this family, and I'm just really happy for him and for Sherry that they're engaged and building these lives outside of the 8 Passengers family. I just truly wish them the best and wanted to share that little tidbit of happy news. Now, as for some other happy news, let's talk about Stephanie Soo because she freaked her fans out, you guys. She did not post for a whole 7 days and fans were freaking scared. They thought that Diddy had gotten her, you guys. But she posted this week, she came back to her channel and she posted a video. She said that, it just took them a little bit longer to make this video, but everyone was so relieved. It was honestly a little funny how the comments were just like, I can finally take a breath. But she had freaked people out because she had posted that people were coming up to her and they had been asking her what hotel she was staying at and just really invasive questions about her and her team as she's been covering the entire Diddy trial and has been in New York City.
So the past 2 weeks, we have had almost 8 or 9 times completely new faces that will come up to us, tell us that they love our show, Rotten Mango, and then they keep asking us where we're staying, which hotel we're staying at, which part of the city we're staying at. And of course, we give them very non-committal answers because that's a very invasive question to ask. So just to give you an idea, clearly if someone is a member of the press or if it's a fellow content creator or somebody that I see every single day and we have some sort of foundation and they ask me, where are you staying? It feels like, oh, because we're all trying to get a gauge of all the hotels nearby, which one's a good one, which one has good amenities for after court. But these are random people that are like, hey, by the way, I love your show. Nice to meet you. My name is blank. Where are you staying? It's instant, just nonstop questions about which hotel we're staying at. And then if we evade the question, it becomes what part of the city, which area, how long does it take you to get here? Do you Uber or do you walk? Who's all staying with you? Is it just you guys? Is it just you and your researcher here? Do you go home during the weekends if you're not from the city? Do you fly back home? Do you take the train? It's just nonstop.
What are some of these questions going to provide for this person?
I posted a whole video about this where she has been sitting in the courtroom listening to the testimony. She's there as press. She has a few people from her team, researchers. They're all sitting there taking notes because this is not like Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, where it is being live streamed. This is something that, pen and paper, baby, no recording. So she has been taking notes of everything that has been going down at the trial and comparing notes with her team. She's been sitting there with other journalists who are reporting on the case, and fans have grown concerned for her safety in doing so because she had posted a video where she said that Diddy had mouthed not once but twice to her that he knows her.
And it happens again on Friday, a week later. So on Friday, there's this moment where there's a sidebar. Sean Combs' attorneys are near the front of the courtroom with the judge, and regardless, the jurors are still sitting on the side. Sean Combs turns around and then he talks to his mom, and then he's smiling, nodding at her. He's mouthing, I love you. And then my neck is tilted still because I'm observing him and I'm taking notes about him talking to his mom during this sidebar. And as he's making his turn back to the front, it felt like we make awkward eye contact. And I say awkward to the point where I'm when it's so awkward, you almost instinctively smile or look down because you're oh, I just got caught staring at someone. That was the feeling. It was oh, I literally just got caught staring him down. And he starts rubbing his chin with his left hand and mouths what appears to seem like, I know you. I know you. And this time it seemed more pronounced because as he's rubbing his chin with his left hand, he does a slight index point. It's not a point. He's not pointing his finger, but it's kind of a hand gesture, I know you, kind of you.
And once people saw this, they were like, oh, Stephanie, you need to get security. You need to get security for you. You need to get security for your team. We do not like the fact that you are there. We are scared for you. This coupled with the fact that people have been asking her about where she was staying, and then she doesn't post a video. You guys, people were worried. Stephanie ended up posting in the comment section of the video, so sorry, this video is late. There's been so much happening behind the scenes this week. We will hopefully be able to fill you in after the trial has concluded. We don't want to take the attention away from the testimonies itself, but don't worry, we are all safe. If this happens again, we will keep you updated on Instagram and let you know so nobody is worried about the team, but our heads have been spinning all week long. I will say that message doesn't give me the most reassurance that she's okay. I mean, dealing with so much stuff behind the scenes and not wanting to take attention away from the trial, I'm really wondering if it is some sort of safety issue or something has been going on because of some of the other posts that she has had, but fans were just happy to see that she was able to post this video. People commented and they said, girl, you were scaring us all. Almost made me book a flight to defend your honor. Glad you are safe. I'm glad everyone was as relieved to see Steph post as I was, not even because I want the content rushed. I just be worrying. I just gave a sigh of relief that Stephanie just posted. Thank goodness you're okay. Oh, sweetheart. We ain't worried about the late video itself. We were worried about you and your team, of course. Glad you're back. Hope you're okay. She posted, I'm so glad everybody is safe. Can't even fathom how much relief over my chest when I saw this notification and found out Stephanie was okay. So glad to hear from her. I caught myself looking up, is Stephanie Soo okay? I was so relieved to see this. So happy you're safe. She's alive. I was legit worried for your well-being and safety. So glad to see her well. So that's the Stephanie Soo update. Literally one of my friends asked me at the beginning of the week, is she okay? She hasn't posted. And I was like, wait, what? And then I saw the next day that she had posted. So all right now seems okay. I mean, like I said, that comment that she left on her post, it isn't the most reassuring, but she is safe at this very moment, and hopefully it stays that way because she has been so heavily reporting on the Diddy trial and she's been posting about it in great detail, and everyone just knows that this case is so scary and intense and just want her to be safe and telling us every drop of what is going down in that courtroom. So that's what's going on with Stephanie. That's what happened with Chad Frankie this week. That's what's going on with Addison, Love Island, Hailey Bieber. Let me know what you guys think about everything we talked about today. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.